So people ask me all the time, what is a good scan tool that I could buy for my BMW in order to read codes? And I never know the right answer for this because you can get a basic, OBD2 scan tool, kind of like this one from Foxwell, that just lets you read the emissions codes on any car really, but that's just a generic tool. It's not specific to BMW and it's not going to let you read all of the errors and clear all the errors on all the individual modules on your car. The real answer to this question is you want to download this software called Input or ISTA, which is available for free on the forums if you kind of go looking and you are a little bit computer savvy and can figure out how to install the software and all this stuff. And in order to use that software, you usually get a simple cable like this. It's called a K plus DCAN cable. You get one of these off of eBay or Amazon. Pretty cheap, they make Wi-Fi versions of that as well. You can get that, and that's a really inexpensive way to be able to do all the things you need to do. That would be your bidirectional scan tool. But not everybody is that computer savvy, and not everybody wants to go through all that stuff in order to just read the codes in their car. It'd be really great to just have a handheld scanner that you could buy that'll do that for BMWs. Well, now there is. Launch sent me this new Creader Elite BMW scan tool. They've had a tool called a Creader for a long time for BMWs that would let you communicate with them and read all the codes and all that stuff. I think this is sort of an updated version of it maybe. Haven't opened it yet, haven't checked it out. We're gonna check it out together in this video, so hopefully it's a good one, so let's see. I'm not really into unboxing videos. This literally is what I just took out of the box. There's like nothing else in it than this. Probably a little dinky manual, but who cares? We're just gonna plug this thing in and see what it's worth. It also comes with a USB-C cable, and it looks like there's even a port for a little card down there. I'm not sure what that would be for. Maybe to sort of save reports and things like that, to export stuff off of the tool. And I think that this cable is for updating the software on the tool, because it does say that you can upgrade the software on it. So I think that's what that's for. All right. I think it might be a little easier for me to film this outside the car. So let's do this. I think it's a touch screen. It is. So where are we? We are in Los Angeles. So the one big fail for me so far is the fact that you cannot use the tool unless you connect it to your internet. And for me, my garage is too far away from my wireless network, and it's sort of failing right now. I do have sort of like extenders in here, but it doesn't seem to be working. So I guess maybe what I'll do is tether my phone, but this to me is like a big fail. Like a tool like this doesn't need to be connected to the internet. It's kind of stupid. So let me figure it out and then we'll move on. All right, I had to tether the thing to my hotspot on my phone, but that worked. This is, if you open this, it'll actually take you to the user manual and stuff, so we don't really need that. Oh, this you can skip. That is a little annoying, but their professional scan tool kind of has a similar, thing. It's probably the same software, and this is just similar software, but kind of restricted. It doesn't have as many different features and things like that. So let's see. I guess we have to register in order to get that. Let's do a diagnose and see what we got. Oh, we have to register first. So boom. I guess maybe you have to register on your phone, and that's what they were trying to get you to do with that QR code. I didn't see a register thing. Dun, 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 dun. No, I don't see it. Anybody see it? This is what that looks like. It's just service and support, quick start and operating manual, and that's kind of all you have. Well, I guess let's take a look at the quick start. Maybe you have to go onto their website in order to register the serial number. All right, let me review all this and we'll figure it out. Oh, now upgrade has a 3 on it, maybe. Okay, so now it's letting me do this, which is interesting. All right, and I mean this whole update system and everything, it looks similar to their professional tool, but again, it only has the BMW module, and that's kind of what I figured this tool would be. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. Let's update everything. You kind of want that, you want it to be fully featured. That's what I've been hoping that they would do, is just create a tool where it's literally just the one module for that one manufacturer's car, but you have, like, you know, everything that that module supports on the professional tool. Hopefully you'll be able to do it with this tool, because it's a nice affordable price point to be able to do that kind of thing. All right, so let's just wait for all these updates to install, and then we'll see what happens. I got a little tired of waiting, so let's just move on. Okay, auto detect. Jeez, this thing. It demands internet. It absolutely demands internet, and nothing less than internet at all times. Okay, auto detect. This doesn't work on the big launch, so let's see if it works on my BMW. Do I have the ignition on? I do not. That's important. It ain't gonna work if your ignition's not on. Let's try that again. Sorry, this vehicle does not support automatic detection. I wonder if it really works here. Let's do it again. Okay, it does not work on my car. I'm gonna skip it. So how can you do it? It just has diagnostics for demos. So you have no choice. You kind of have to go through this. You have to put in your VIN manually. Fun. That's, again, really annoying. Launch, if you're watching, why doesn't the VIN scan work on my BMW, on this BMW scan tool? That would be, you know, that seems to be an important thing, an important detail that we should get right. Okay, I'm going to manually input it this time. Oh, it needs to download the software update. Again, very annoying. Very, very annoying. All right, so I'm going to pause the video here. We got to get this thing fully updated before it's even going to work. Okay, I had to stop because it was just too hot in here. I took this thing inside, plugged it into my computer with the USB-C cable, and I updated it that way. One thing I do want to mention is that the Wi-Fi chip on this thing must be like really old or really cheap or something, because it will not connect to anything that has WPA2 security enabled. And if you want this to connect to your Wi-Fi, you have to enable WPA security, which is the previous generation. On an iPhone, when you're doing the sharing, it'll say, like, make this, you know, make the thing compatible with older devices. That's what essentially that means. That means that it'll enable the previous generation of security, which is PSA, not, or I'm sorry, WPA, not WPA2. So if you're a little confused as to why this thing's not connecting to your Wi-Fi, that's why. You have to go into your wireless router and enable it for just WPA security, or both of those different kinds of securities. So anyway, I've updated it. It's now good, and it's now connected to the computer. And now you see we have BMW enabled. It also has Mini and Rolls-Royce, because those are all owned by BMW. And we know the auto detect won't work, so we're just going to go right into the BMW. And this is very similar to the big tablet. I wonder if it goes widescreen. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's do the automatically search and see how fast that is. Okay, it found my car. It's strange that this one will find it with the VIN number, but the auto detect thing will not. It's the same on the tablet. Launch, if you're watching, you should fix that. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, it's similar in speed to the tablet, I would say. At least that part was. Again, it's because this is a newer generation car. So it's using the, I believe it's the K line. Well, it's using either the K or the D of the KD CAN cable. The older generation was using something slower. Okay, so it did all that. Let's check out coding program and see what's in there. I think everybody was curious about that from the last one. Okay, this is the same. Display vehicle order, that's cool. paint code. So it tells you everything that's coded into your vehicle order, all the different configurations. Okay, that's cool. You can back up and recover, which is cool. I'm guessing this backs up to the thing that I don't have in there, the card. So you can back up each individual module. Okay, that's pretty cool. Coding system list, personalization. I think we're probably most interested in personalization. Maybe there are some things you can personalize on this one that you can't do in the console. On this one, you can customize a lot of stuff on the console, but like an older generation BMW, you couldn't do that. So you can back up, restore, and then function selection. Lots of warnings. Okay, dashboard lights remain on, dashboard displays digital vehicle speed, alarm key for shortlisted. These are definitely things that are not just available in the console. So you need a scan tool in order to change these things. Sensitivity, automatic headlamp in BT, okay. Telematic unit, amplifier, air conditioning, footwell module, light module, fuel pump, CD, engine control, rate line sensor, seat module, transmission, car access. Where should we go? Engine module? I wonder what's in there. Not supported. Okay, what else is there? How about the FRM? Okay. Personal double flasher. Fog lamp and high beam, same time. Auto high beam. Long press lock key for 2 seconds and automatically fold the rearview mirror. Yeah, I like having that on. Brightness adjustment of the angel eyes. Okay. So, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go through every single thing in here, guys. There's a lot of stuff. But it's really cool that it has, you know, a lot of stuff. So, retrofit probably is replacing a module. And then coding system list. Let's just see what's in there. Let's pick something that we won't really, yeah. Okay, recoding is probably, what that is just restoring it to the default settings. So I think this is probably going to erase whatever personalizations that you have in there. So that's what this section is essentially, is coding the module means like, okay, you need to just upload the software back to the module. And when you do that, it resets the defaults essentially. That's why I picked the amplifier, because I thought I was going to do that. So that's what the coding section is. Now let's check out the other sections. I want to go to special functions first and see what's in here. So drive, let's do reset learning, transmission, oil change, CAS, immobilizer. It's got the mechatronic calibration, that's cool. Cooling system, ventilation, CO adjustment, DMA CAS interface. I don't want to actually do anything in here. Hopefully this is a section, not a whole thing. No, it's a whole thing. I'm not going to do it. Yes. Okay. So, I mean, it has those things. That's cool. Okay, chassis, brake line mix-up test, DSC sensor adjustment, steering angle, you can initialize that. Power window regulators, it's got that. Looks like it's the full BMW module. I'm kind of recognizing most of these things from the full-size tablet. Maintenance. I actually need to reset one of these. I don't remember. See, I don't even know what the hell that means. KWP, CBS KWP. Anybody know? I don't know. Let's reset it anyway. Okay. Oh, date and time. That's nice. I wonder if this tool will set the date and time on my E46, because the little button to do that is broken again. Engine oil, front brakes. Oh, this is CBS, condition-based service. That's what that is. So engine oil 76%, front brakes 6. I don't want to reset any of these things. Maybe just I think it's the vehicle check is almost up. Oh, maybe it's not these things that are almost up. I think it's this one. This is the one that's up, the F10. Statutory vehicle inspection. This thing keeps warning me every time I turn the car on. So display statutory vehicle inspection, activate. Display is activated. Please wait. Enter the month. Interesting. Why don't we just put 12 then? Enter the year. Okay, I don't really need to be notified about an inspection for a really long time. Damn. Oh, I see. Put in 28. Enter the date in the vehicle. That sounds good to me. I really don't need to be notified. Okay, let's go back. We're done with that. That was the condition-based service. Special function finished. Vehicle data correction, setting the transport mode, remote door unlock activations, simple service correction, and then delete transport mode. So transport mode is when I believe when you need to tow the vehicle or something. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Let's do a health report on the car. We're going to see something in here because there were some codes and I left the codes for a future video, which I will explain. Okay, yeah, that was pretty fast. I like it. Fuel pump plausibility, that's still there. And then the terminal 15 deactivation. So actually the faults that I was talking about are no longer in the DME. I did take a screenshot of them because I want to make a video about them. So I guess whatever the problem was that I had kind of has disappeared or hasn't come back. And then we still have these FRM problems. Communication with mirror, driver's side disturbed. Okay. Strange problems in there. And, incorrect aerial. We did just reset that module, didn't we? So let's just clear the codes. Cool. No fault codes. So yeah, this does appear to be a fully functional BMW module from the launch tool. So that's essentially what this thing is it's giving you the full BMW software, which is really cool. Oh, and in case it wasn't clear, what you are able to do with this is read every module in the car. I kind of want to show you that because I didn't go over that just because I covered that all in my last launch review video. It's essentially all the things that I looked at in that video will exist in this tool as well. So let me go in here and I'll just kind of quickly show you what you can do and all the modules you can access. Okay, you would normally do like a system scan. That's going to go read all the modules on the car, which is happening nice and fast. That initial thing is a little bit slow, but this part is fast. So you see it finds all the modules that you possibly have on the car, and you can go into each one and read the errors and actually activate special functions and things like that. So here I can read the fault codes. Here we're going to have, those 4 that we saw before, and I can go back and clear them. We're probably going to see one come back, short circuit, right? And then you can read the data stream. You're reading all the data PIDs from each individual module. And then actuation, test, and special function. You're gonna have special things in there. That's the bidirectional part of the bidirectional scan tool. You can send commands into the module and have it do things. One example would be interior and courtesy lights. You know, you can go to the interior lighting, you can activate the interior lighting, make sure that that's all working. You can activate each individual bulb on the car as you need to, all that sort of stuff. So that's an example of what you can do. Special function is usually special tests and things like that. In this case, line short circuit of FRM reset. What that means is that short circuit error that keeps coming back when I clear the codes. You can't just clear the codes and have that disappear. You have to do this one. And that clears the short circuit faults from the module. And then if they come back, you know there really is a short circuit somewhere. And I happen to know, I think on this car, my side marker lights are shorted somewhere. I still haven't investigated. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Actually, this might take a while. I seem to remember this taking a little bit of time on the tablet launch, on the launch tablet. I might have to set this down. Okay, 2 minutes later, it's finally done. Okay, read fault code now. Wait, I think we have to erase them this time. Maybe? And now it's not coming back. But it might come back later. I think it probably will. Anyway, that is essentially the thing. Let's go into the DME. Check out what that looks like. Continue. Read fault codes. That's the fuel pump plausibility and the 15 deactivation. I don't know why that code keeps happening. Maybe something's sort of faulty there. So that's there. And then let's see. There's data stream would be to read all the different things on the engine. See motor operating values. What if we select all? So this is just what things are reading when the car is not turned on. I did just drive it. Oil level sufficient for engine starting. So you can graph these things. What would we graph? Manifold, air pressure. Do that. You can start to see a graph. I wonder if we would see it when the car's not on. I guess not. Oh, N54 only. Manifold before though. Okay. Yeah, so these are not going to read unless the car's on. I don't want to start the car because it's just going to be really noisy. But you get the idea. You can graph all these different PIDs and things like that. Fuel delivery pressure. I wonder if this has the same bug that the tablet has. It activated the fuel pump. That's HPA. And no, we don't want to do that. Let's go here, settings, and units of measurement. Let's go to imperial, and then go back in here. And it's still in HPA, which at least is helpful. It's not confusing. Maybe we need to go back. Still in HPA. So it's not going to change. What does combine? I don't know what combine means there. Cool, interesting. Anyway, that doesn't seem to have the bug that we saw in the tablet. But yeah, that's I think that's about it for this tool. So I get it now. This is the full version of the BMW module from the launch software, from the launch tablet that I have. And that's really great. I've been wanting this kind of tool for a long time now, where you get the full version for just one car for a somewhat affordable price, because you're not a professional that needs to work on every single car out there. You just want this kind of access for your car. And now it's available at an affordable price point, which is really, really great. So I think they also have a version where it's just the dongle and then you would have this software sort of on your phone. I think I've seen that sort of thing available. If it is, I'll try to find it, throw it in the description, but it's also nice to have it in, just a standalone tool and everything. So anyway, that's the video and that's the tool. I would suggest plugging it into your computer first before you do anything, because the thing needs to be updated and up to date before you're gonna be able to use it. But once it is, you're good to go. Anyway, if you're interested in the tool, There will be links down in the description. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'm the 50s Kid. Thanks a lot for watching.